and very much a problem. Thank you for pointing that out. I feel so much better about my life now.
It's okay, I have the same issue with men, so we're good.
Well, there you go. Then you totally understand.
I totally get it.
Live from the Firehouse Saloon, Badlands Radio Studio, I am A.T. Moon. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the legendary Firehouse Saloon. Thanks to Texas National Outfitters and Dulce Vita Organic Tequila, it is my honor to welcome in tonight Atwood Nunn.
Howdy. How you doing, Hank?
I'm doing good, my brother. Mark Allan Atwood.
Good to see
Matt
you.
Nunn. Good to meet you, Matt.
Good to see you.
Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome, gentlemen. This is going to be good, man. Stripping it down, doing it singer-songwriter style, right, Mark?
And I tell you, we are having so much ridiculous. Can you hear me on this, Johnny?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you don't.
We're having so much fun doing this style. It's essentially the same thing as a Brimstone show, but it's whereas with a full band and people jumping around and drums and everything, some of the harmonies get lost in that wash. This way you hear everything, and Matt and I have been doing these songs together for years anyway, so it was kind of second nature for us to do this. Our drummer left and went to play with John Edward Bauman. We're happy for him. But we kind of had the idea of, I'm spoiled, I didn't want to audition more people. I wanted to just do this. Mm-hmm. So we're still doing full band shows from time to time, but this is a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun doing it.
As a songwriter, man, it's cool for you.
Oh, sure.
Us, as the fans and the listeners, we're going to see you guys really, this is where they get formulated, right?
This is where it happens. This is where it all happens. We were in San Angelo last night, and there were a few moments during that show when I hit a couple of notes and tried some things with melody lines that I don't normally try. And I'm like, hey man, why didn't we record that song like that in the first place? So it really allows me to hear these songs brand new. I mean, I'm approaching them from a whole brand new point of view that I haven't had before. So it's a lot of fun for me too.
Excellent.
And it's a lot of fun for me to get to show people what Matt Nunn can do, because everybody knows he's one of the best bass players in Texas country, and I'm proud of it, and I'll stand up on anybody's coffee table and scream it. But what they don't know is that he's an all-around amazing musician, and so we're swapping him out on guitar, lead guitar and bass. We're going to be adding in some keyboards and some horns as well, because he does all that stuff too. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Killer. Welcome, Matt. Get right on top of it there, man.
Say hi to the folks, Matthew.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
Good to see you, brother. Welcome.
Gonna have a good night tonight over at the Firehouse.
It's going to be a good
It's
night.
gonna be a blast.
Where are you from, brother?
I'm from Central Texas originally.
Yeah?
Yep, I was born in Temple, raised in Killeen.
You know what?
I'm surprised he admitted that.
I'm not. Hell, dudes, I'm from Big Spring, man. So,
Yeah.
okay.
If you're willing to tell people that, I guess it's not that bad.
Hey, the bar's not really too high here, brother.
I'm a Killeen kangaroo, baby.
You are clean kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
Damn right.
The greatest. Only in Texas.
Only in Texas.
I guess maybe in Australia they have some.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you don't. What would the country be where the New Braunfels Unicorns play? I mean, that's only in Texas. That's only in Texas.
Why the kangaroos, I wonder?
I guess it's all about the K.
It's all about the K.
Could have been the koalas or the
Kangaroos at least can box. You know, they can at least box.
It's better than koalas.
Yeah, it's better than koalas. Kangaroos can at least knock your lights out.
Is there some collaboration going on? I mean, you guys are out on the road doing this, man. I'm sure the ideas are just like bouncing off the walls.
We are working on stuff. I'm jazzed about the idea of touring this act a little bit and letting some of the things that are coming out of it gel into maybe a future recording. I'm really excited about the possibility of that. Of course, we're still out touring, supporting Alive and Well. You know, I mean, we've got another song out on the radio from it. It's our 4th radio single from that record, and I'm not going to consider it old until we can't get anything else out of it. So.
Exactly. Legs, baby,
Yeah,
legs.
It's got legs, man.
It's got legs. It knows how to use them.
Damn straight.
Say hello to everybody on the Firehouse Saloon YouTube channel, gentlemen.
Hello to everybody on the Firehouse Saloon YouTube channel.
And I would...
YouTube is normally my enemy because the only YouTube videos of me out there, with the exception of one, are me being terrible. So I hope that this is a step in a brand new, fresh direction for me for YouTube.
Yeah, you bring up a great point there, Mark. Can you go in and delete those yourself?
No! you have to go through this process of calling YouTube. And I mean, I don't know about this personally. I've read a lot of periodicals, okay? But you have to go through YouTube and say, hey, please, this is a video of me. Please pull it down. You don't want to tell them, you know, I was really drunk and bad, but I'm just keeping it real.
Right.
And so, for the most part, the videos of me on YouTube are horrible. There's a couple. I shouldn't say that just one. There's a couple that I'm okay with, but for the most part, they're not very good. And you know, they're from cameras and noise. I mean, phone cameras and noisy and stuff like that. So, I would love to have some decent things of our music up on YouTube. That would be great. Maybe this will be the one.
This is it. I was going to say we're going to fix that right now.
All right.
We're going to fix that right now.
Pressure's on now. I can't suck.
No pressure. No pressure. Don't worry, I suck.
All right, well then we're all good.
It's okay, man. As a honky tonker, though, that raw and that cutting edge is kind of good. Though.
Yeah, it is.
Showing them the real deal.
That's okay. I don't mind pulling the curtain back and showing what it's really all about.
I'd like to allow you to tell everybody in the world all about your website stuff, if you shall.
It's pretty simple. It's myname.com. I told my mom, I'm a .com now. Aren't you proud? It's markallanatwood.com. And we bought the domains around it since nobody can seem to spell my name correctly, with the exception of the Firehouse marquee, which it's always correct on. I actually should mention that because they're one of the very few places that actually spells it right. But we bought some domains around it, so even if you type in the wrong name looking for it, you'll still get to the right spot.
Excellent. Good thinking.
Yeah.
Good thinking.
MarkAllanAtwood.com. I've got 4 albums out. All of them are on iTunes and Rhapsody and Amazon, all the usual suspects. And I might say, as a more regional way to support Texas music, they're also available on LoneStarMusic.com and MyTexasMusic.com, which are 2 places that do a lot to support people like us. I mean, not that I mind the iTunes check, but I'd really prefer people buy them from the folks right here in Texas.
Interesting thought right there, man, because they do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those are people that believe in the product, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that may sound mean.
One thing about our scene, Hank, they're fiercely loyal.
They're fiercely loyal.
Yeah.
I'll throw hand grenades.
Well, not insanely passive-aggressively loyal, but fiercely loyal.
What's the worst misspelling you've ever seen on a marquee, real quickly?
There was actually one in New Braunfels.
know.
This is the second time I brought up New Braunfels in one interview ever in my entire life. There was a venue in New Braunfels which shall remain nameless, and they hit the rare trifecta. Now, everybody always misspells Allan. They put an E in it. There's no E's in my name. Quite frequently, I get Atwood with 2 T's. Apparently, there's a marine products company out there named Atwood with 2 T's. So that's a fairly common. This place had me on the marquee as Mark with a C, Allan with 1 L, and Atwood with 2 T's. It was the trifecta, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
It was outstanding.
Outstanding incompetence. And misspelling.
Actually, you know, we've had so much fun with this. We've taken a bunch of pictures of these crazy misspellings, and we're building a page for the website that is nothing but pictures of crazy misspellings. As the name of the band is Mark Allan Atwood Brimstone, and we've been Brimstone, Grimestone, Grindstone, yeah, Grimestone, which I think would be a great name if we were a death metal band. Not so good, not so much for Texas country, but if it was a death metal band, it would be outstanding. We've been a lot of different things.
Gentlemen, thank you.
No, thank you for having us. I appreciate you.
Texas National Outfitters.
Thanks, Texas National Outfitters.
Brand new sponsor of ours, man. These guys, they specialize in custom handmade boots, all hand stitching, art.
Ooh.
An artisan.
Well, you know, Texas, in Texas, boots are a pretty serious thing. And custom-made boots by a handmade artisan, that's some serious business right there.
Extreme laid-back attitude, serious cowboy.
I like that. I like that.
And also Dulce Vita Organic Tequila. Y'all shut me up and play some great music.
All right, well, look, we were sitting here before we started trying to figure out what to play, and we decided we're going to play our current radio single for you.
Excellent.
Seems it would be a no-brainer, but it was actually our 7th choice. So this this is the current single off of Alive and Well. The name of the song is Crazy About Me. first side glance off into the good night. Rode my old Yamaha on down to the Concave. We treated that Texas riverbed just like it was Amsterdam. She's a twister, she's a live wire, she's a sister of a brush fire. Oh, and she used to be crazy about me. Oh, yeah. Well, it was a good year, 'cause there was never a dull day. Never you mind, kids, what you hear some of those old folks say. You gotta sin to be saved, you gotta live to walk a straight line. And I settle down, son, and I'm sure she will sometime. Tell them she's a twister, she's a live wire, she's a sister of a brush fire. Oh, and she used to be crazy about me. Oh, and she used to be crazy about me.
Very nice. Very,
Thank you, sir.
very
Thank you very
nice.
much. Hey, y'all! I hear the restless hordes outside making good noise. That's good noise. I like that.
The Reckless Hordes. It is Atwood Nunn live from the Firehouse Saloon, Badlands radio studio. Thanks to Texas National Outfitters and Dulce Vida Organic Tequila. That, as heard on Badlands Radio.
As heard currently on Badlands Radio. You're right. And we really do appreciate the support, by the way. You guys, I've been at this for a couple of minutes now. Like a couple of minutes, meaning 30 some odd years. And for the most part, it has been, you know, I make a record, I send it into the radio stations, they don't play it. It's a little game that we play. It's a lot of fun. But over the last few years, you guys have been more supportive of us than you were first on several of these singles, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. It means a lot.
Mr. Tom Ember's the man to thank.
And I do, every time I get a chance.
And it ain't rocket science, my brother. It doesn't suck. That's why we play it. Y'all download the Badlands Radio app today, 24/7 Texas music for the world. And gentlemen, Happy New Year.
Thank you,
Happy
Hank.
New Year to you too.
2015 is going to be good for Texas music.
It's going to be good for all of us. I have a feeling. I got a feeling.
Sir.
As long as there's guys like you around, I can sleep.
Well, we talked about this earlier. I ain't going anywhere. I'm too stupid and stubborn to quit. So,
And what was it we came up with?
Hank's quote, which I'm going to put on all of my social media because this is the quote of the day. Are y'all listening to the quote of the day? Maybe the quote of the millennium. A lot of good has come from stupid and stubborn. I love it. I love it.
Amen.
That was my dad, never saying, never giving up.
Never give up.
A lot
Never
of
give
good
up.
Now, see, there was a great line on it. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's hit the stage.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Atwood Nunn, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a good night and a good year, 2015, at the legendary Firehouse Saloon.